We're back and we're watching. Oops.
That
That
is
is
also
also
not
not
pre-selected. So maybe that's true for some.
So basically, evil corporations doing what corporations always do, pure evil. And why do I call them evils? Because no corporation in existence has ever cared about the people. And therefore, they either default to neutral or pure evil. If they could get away with pure evil, which means breaking the law and making more money, they do it every single time. And one of the things I noticed is that DoorDash is charging the customer like $10, $15 to deliver a $5 thing from Taco Bell or from whatever McDonald's. Well, they make $15 off that, and they only pay the driver like $3 or $4, unless you tip. So that's well, actually, they pay the driver like $4, $5, but if you don't tip, it's like $3 minimum or $2 minimum. Sometimes it's $2. That's because DoorDash lowers it down so low that it's completely ridiculous. But yes, I've had some $2 orders to deliver food. I've had some $3 orders to deliver food, and every time I get those orders, they have $0 tips. I don't mind delivering those. I'm not one of those dudes that gets angry over not getting tipped. And the reason why is because I would just reject the ones that don't have enough tip. So I like delivering short range orders. So if it's like zero point 0.5 miles, I'll 100% do that order, deliver it, and be happy. I'm happy with that money. The problem is if it's a 2 mile order, I am angry. I will always reject a $2 payout for a 2 mile order. That's completely ridiculous. Um, Riding my bike 0.5 miles is super easy. Riding my bike 2 miles is 4 times as long and 4 times as hard. And so I expect a tip for long distance. And DoorDash will not give you, or they do not give drivers extra money, enough money to make up for the mileage. I think they give you 30 cents per mile, and that's because in California they have a Prop 22 law that forces them to give you 30 cents per mile. So if you are 10 miles away, 30 cents per mile is $3. The DoorDasher gets paid $3 plus a little bit extra, maybe like $5 for delivering 10 miles. And yes, I have literally gotten $5 payouts for delivering to long distance 10 miles away. I always reject them, but they do exist. And even if sometimes somebody will tip and it would not be enough, because when it's really long distances, I am going to get shafted by DoorDash because they only pay you 30 cents per mile. The base charge doesn't even make up for anything, and their price per mile is completely ridiculous. And so, of course, I'm going to reject any long distance order. And that's basically the scam that DoorDash uses. They destroy dumb drivers. They go through like 100,000 new drivers every year. People constantly sign up for DoorDash and then quit because they realize their cars broke down, or it's not worth it, or they're too stupid and they go out of business because they destroy their mode of transportation, and they go bankrupt, and they're homeless or whatever because they're too stupid to realize that DoorDash is ripping them off. And that's kind of like why the backlash is happening between minimum wage pay for DoorDashers, etc. Anyways, whoo, let's go back to the video. Please enjoy.
And not others. I think this is an instance where, and this is what a lot of companies do, is they have a lot of A/B testing with these things to where, like, sometimes it happens and sometimes it doesn't happen. That way people can't get mad about it because, like, it will happen once and then it won't happen again. And then, like, you'll ask yourself, oh, maybe this is like, oh, maybe like this didn't really happen or whatever, right? So it could be like an RNG thing too. There's a lot of there's a lot of ways that this experience that he had probably could have happened, but it just didn't happen with me.
Film a video, and then we realize some of the stuff that we ordered for that video hasn't actually arrived. We go back and we realize it's because when checking out in a hurry, we didn't realize that Amazon didn't select the fastest option that was advertised to us as the delivery window on the product page. Honestly, at this point, there is an intricate web of dark patterns.
I do feel like that's a scam. Like you're not, and it's not a hard scam, but it's a soft scam. But a soft scam is still a scam.
These companies are using, and you'll absolutely have experience.
It's intentionally misleading.
Like deliberately confusing website design, intended to fool or confuse the customer into not canceling.
Or like opening up your battle pass and then accidentally redeeming it with no confirmation box. I wonder who would do that. That would be awful.
For example, it's quite common to have multiple pages you have to go through to cancel, but then what some companies have started doing is flipping the continue and the back buttons between each page. So as you're trying to mash your mouse as quickly as possible to unsubscribe, you're actually being taken around and around the company's pages in a loop so that you end up reading their entire spiel.
I love this. I think that's so like it, and it's like I love it in like a dystopian way, right? I don't think it's obviously good, but it's crazy how shameless it is.
Simply offering you discounts and only offering those discounts right before you decide you want to cancel.
Naturally,
which always makes you realize how much you were overpaying in the first place.
This is something that like my dad does. He says about every 6 months or so he has to call up the internet people and tell them that he's going to go over to AT&T. He's like, guys, I'm leaving. And they're like, no, you're not. He's like, okay, well, I'm leaving now. They say, okay, we're going to put you on with somebody else. And they're like, all right, we're going to process your request. We're going to put you on with somebody else. And they're like, okay, will you take a lower rate? He says, yes, I'll take a lower rate. And then they lower his rate. And then that is just the process. Yep, retention, exactly.
Encouraging you to pause your subscription so that it automatically resumes after a set period of time.
Right.
As opposed to you being a functioning adult who can just cancel and then rejoin later if you decide you want to. And trying every single thing they can to guilt you with the fear of missing out. With things like continuing your deactivation only if you are a boring person who never likes to have fun again. There was a big study
which is, at least in the US, I remember looking at the dark pattern stuff, is explicitly stated as being a dark pattern. Like emotional and mental manipulation.
Email tool tester found that
is like it's explicitly illegal.
Encounters over 6 dark patterns when trying to cancel any subscription service nowadays. I mean, imagine talking to a person and they try to mislead you 6 times in the span of a few minutes.
I'm sorry, but I've been on tech support before, and I'd say that's just about average.
That's so bad.
Like, I told a story like a video like 2 weeks ago. I went to a call center interview, and I failed the call center interview test because I didn't upsell the customer enough times on, like, higher services. Like, the customer called in with a problem, and what I did is I fixed their problem, and so they fired me. They told me that, well, they didn't fire me. They wouldn't hire me, and I failed. They're like, you're not here to fix problems. Fake story? It's not a fake story. It was the AT&T off of Ben White. I think it was off Ben White. I'm pretty sure. It was near the Target.
It's hard to wrap your head around. I actually experienced one of the worst examples of this just last week when I found myself with a little bit of spare time and I thought, I'd love to get to 1 month's worth of PlayStation Online play. That should be simple, right? So I opened up the purchase page for online and no, I don't want premium. No, I don't want extra. I just want to play online. But wait, there's no option to just buy 1 month. There used to be. Does it just assume now that when I subscribe, I want to stay subscribed forever? But okay, fine. So I'll just buy the essential package and then I'll cancel straight away so that I don't get charged in any subsequent months. So I do that. But then, where's the cancel it? You'd think you'd be able to go to the same place you bought it from.
This feels like a fucking... This feels like a movie directed by, like, Tim Burton. You know, it's like somebody gets lost in a house, and they keep opening up doors, and every door leads them back into the kitchen. You know, or some fucking bullshit like that. Yeah, like some House of Mirrors bullshit.
Cancel. But no, the only thing you can do on that page is to upgrade. The cancel is actually hidden in your console settings. So where in the settings? I spent so long looking, I gave up, and I actually had to Google to find that you have to go into users and accounts, then go into accounts, then payment and subscriptions, then click PlayStation Plus. Okay, so then surely you just click cancel and you're good, right? No, because then it asks you if you'd rather change your plan after I've specifically chosen to click the cancel button instead of the change button. Okay, click cancel. Are you sure you're about to lose these benefits and more? Then when you confirm, yet another window asking you for your reasons before it will actually let you cut. But it's not even just about what any one company does in isolation. It's just the fact that every big tech company is doing a subscription is in itself part of the problem. Because
that's the issue. There's just too many of them.
In most cases, the more subscription services there are, the worse each one gets, and the more that you end up having to pay just to be able to still do the things you want to do. See, you have a limited amount of time, right? Let's say you have enough spare time to watch 2 movies a week.
Wow.
In an era where subscribing to Netflix at its original £5.99 price lets you watch all the big blockbuster movies people were talking about, that's a cracking deal. You're basically paying 75p per movie. But then Disney Plus comes along and takes Disney-owned shows onto their own platform. Apple TV Plus comes along, Amazon Prime Video, Paramount Plus, Peacock, and every single one takes the rights for 1 or 2 of the big exclusive
and they get shifted around too.
must-watch shows, and before you know it, you're paying like 6 different subscription services. Combine that with the tiering, which means that if you want the perks and the ad-free experience that you initially signed up for, along with that high quality, you'll be paying mostly between £10 and £20 per month to each one. And remember, your time hasn't increased. The amount of content you consume hasn't changed. You're just paying movie rent to more different companies and using each service much less, amounting to...
Or you're paying more money. And oftentimes, even it's worse. Because, like, you know, you're paying the low-value one, and so you're getting ads now. So before, where you were able to get an ad-free experience on 2 apps or 1 app, now you're paying for 6 apps, and there's ads on all of them. Or maybe 5 out of 6 of them.
£11 per movie you watch now, which is about what you would have paid for a DVD in the first place.
Right.
It feels like we've looped all the way around, and now we're back in the same place we were. Except now, you don't own anything. And services like Netflix are constantly culling their libraries just to keep their costs. I was counting up the number of my own paid subscriptions I had a few days ago while planning out this video. And it's only when I tossed it all up that I realized just how ridiculous it is. Like, just for work, I subscribe to Epidemic Sound, Slack, Trello, the entire Adobe Creative Suite, Frame.io, Surfshark, Twitter Blue, Google Drive, Google One, a whole load of different plugins, and then personally, Netflix, Spotify, Vodafone, Tidal, Apple TV Plus, Apple iCloud, Amazon...
I was looking for this card thing the whole time. I couldn't find it because there's so much stuff on the screen. Enables the unlocking and activation of Arcanas. Okay, I don't know what the Arcanas is, but congratulations, Arcana found. Now I'm going to go up to the top to unlock the coffin, and we'll be done with what I originally did with this, what my original point of running this place was. Anyways, back to the show.
Prime, YouTube Premium, Deliveroo Plus, PlayStation Plus, Xbox Live, Nintendo Switch Online. Oh my god. The total I spend on subscriptions in a month is $1,200. Per month.
That's too much.
Now, the truth is, subscriptions and the dark patterns that often come with them,
a lot.
they're not going away. It's not surprising that every single company wants them.
And to be fair, guys, a lot of those, like the Adobe suite, right? And like these are like things that he's doing for work, right? And so it's not the same as like just an average person.
give predictable, regular revenue, which is basically the holy grail
Yeah.
of businesses. I mean, it's a lot more encouraging to say to investors, we have 1,000 users and you can expect 950 of them to pay again next month.
Yeah.
Than to say, 1,000 people bought our
It's more
product,
dependable.
we'll try and get more next month. It's way easier to
Yeah.
get people in with a cheap subscription and then upsell them later on with add-ons and more expensive
Yep.
tiers, as opposed to having to go all in with the big upfront.
And this happened.
Yeah, I've noticed a problem here. The coffin is to the right, and I cannot go to the right. I've noticed that something's going on here. I feel like I'm being upsold. And I don't see any way to go to the right. Maybe there's like a secret area that I missed. Go to the right. I might have missed it, who knows? I'm looking for it right now. Right here, maybe? Nope. I feel like that boss is gonna mess me up if I don't kill him first. Alright, we got garlic. That's 7. Chicken on the left. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Kill the boss? I think I killed the boss. Wait, I can't go to the right. What's going on here? Wait. There's a mirror. What's that? Oh! Something happened. Yes, I teleported. I figured it out by luck. I got lucky. Woo! Now that's a true Let's Play. Nobody here is cheating. I didn't look it up. I just magically got lucky and figured it out. Looking here. Boy, it looks like those soldiers are gonna kill me right away. I'm supposed to stay here. Or can I get inside? I feel like I need to kill these guys, weaken them, soften them up a little bit. Soften these guys up a little bit. They'll probably chase me if I grab them. The queso thing. There we go. Mission complete, gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, mission complete. Thank you, Llama, but the vampire is in another coffin. To be honest, I was looking for you. Not the vampire. Oh, I never... Ooh, he has a guitar. That's awesome. Wow. Concierta, like concert? Wow. Cool, cool. I like that one. I might like this new character. Can I go down? No. Oh. The timer's still going. Whoa. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, okay. Okay, okay. Excuse me. Use this. Oh, these guys on the side. Come on. Oh, they came from the other area. I just leave them. Oops, there you go. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, guys, come on. There's chicken down. Alright, alright. Get over here. This side. Do you want to upgrade garlic? No. Not yet. Not yet. Thunder first. Thunder first. Thunder again. Thunder again. Thunder again. Let's go with cross, because I have... What does the cross unlock me? Cross... Clover, okay. Need to get a clover. feeling like it? Yeah. That's kind of neat. I need a clover, guys. One clover. What is it gonna be? What is it gonna be? Oh yeah, we're doing good. Oh.
With Twitch too. You remember back in the day whenever there were no ads when we had Twitch? And then they added a lot of ads, but you had Twitch Prime. And so you could put Twitch Prime and you wouldn't have ads. And then after that, they removed the ads with Twitch Prime. And then they added an incentive for streamers to play on ads. And they even made a lot of streamers play on ads. So now, the quality is worse. You're getting more ads. And you have to see them every single time. You think about the quality. Still got the turbo sub? That's what people should do. People should buy turbo. Yeah.
Hard sell on a big purchase. And also, subscriptions create loyalty. So the people who subscribe, they're not just paying you for the subscription, but they also like you to keep paying you more while trying to make the most out of that subscription. And then finally, lots of money. I mean, here's what a company's revenue looks like if they sell 100 products each month for £10. And here's what that same company's revenue looks like if they sell 100 subscriptions for £2. It overtakes the individual purchases very quickly, and it just keeps accelerating. So
yeah, but that's not the way to graph. That's the problem. And I think that's what's happened with a lot of these services is that that graph has stopped doing that.
What do we do about it? Well, just me to you. What I would do is when you sign up to a subscription and you know you only want to use for a month, just cancel it straight away. You'll get that first month, then you can be sure it's nothing past that. If you're stuck subscribing to every single one of the TV services because you don't want to miss out and you do want to watch them all, you can just try rotating, subscribing to one at a time, binging the thing that you most want to watch on that one for 1 month, and then moving on to the next. But then part of it also has to be policy. We should be pushing for governments to enforce smooth switching between platforms, like still being able to contact your Facebook friends without having to be an active Facebook user, and focusing on making platforms continue to...
I don't think they could do that. I don't know if they could or not, but I feel like they probably couldn't, because if they did, then you'd have a lot of scams and like spam.
Question: what the hell is that? What the hell is that? It's not telling me what it is. I got it. Not telling me what it is. Randomizer. What am I supposed to do? Okay, what's this? Sara Bandit of Healing. Healing is doubled. Recover HP damage to nearby enemies. Okay, so if you heal with those items, you get double the healing. So I can get that one, or I can re-roll. One left. Okay, I guess I'll re-roll. Don't like healing. It's a lie! I literally look at the button. Look at the button. It's dimming. You see the dim on the button? The freaks. What if I skip? Am I not gonna get it? I can get it, reroll, or skip. Well, you definitely can't reroll. That's a freaking lie. What if I skip? But it's not gonna give me anything. I think I have to get it. Because I'm pretty sure skip is gonna work the exact same way as skip with the previous stuff, which is never give you anything. Because I suppose you can only get 3 cards on the right. Yeah, see, on the right side, double healing for any heals. Psh. Worthless. Worthless. It's worthless when you die instantly. Oh, there's a boss right there. Whoa. Calm down, guys. Calm down, guys. What are we doing here? Extra luck? Extra crosses? Let's go with extra luck. Whoa. Oh, there's an orb over here. I would like to get that orb. Keep down. Can I see the orb? It's a little bit up left. Come on. Not shooting so much. Over here somewhere. that guy's still alive. I shot him like a billion times. Got him. Probably just spawn right back. Is it over that? It's not it. It's still up left, kind of. There's a chest on the bottom right. Chicken. There it is. Found the orb. Got it. Out of here. Whoa, 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 whoa. Base damage. I could do the fireball. Yeah, it has the thing on the bottom. I'll still get it for sure. Yeah, on the very bottom, I used to travel there. Very far traveling distance. $13, I can see it. The chest down here somewhere. There it is. Right down there. Right there, yeah. Yeah, I think I will be stuck on it. Is that the thunder? Yes. We're gonna destroy everything now.
And shit like that. But I think that really, like, something that should happen is making canceling your service easy. That's the one that I feel like, if you make canceling the service a house of mirrors, you're scamming people. You're clearly scamming people. Because if you weren't scamming people, why would you do it? And if it wasn't working, you wouldn't do it. So the fact that it exists proves that it works.
On their initial promises, beyond that initial honeymoon phase. So the social media platform, for example, should first show you what you signed up to see, as opposed to what will drive the most attention. Amazon should first show you the product that genuinely thinks is best matched to your search, as opposed to who's paid the most to advertise. And Google search should first show you the reviews that it thinks best answer your question.
I'm not sure if... Like, I'm not sure if that needs to be, like... They need to be held accountable to do that, like, because, like, putting an advertisement on the top, I think as long as it's marked as a sponsor, it's okay. The only problem is if it's not marked that way. They disclose it? Yeah, they do disclose it.
As opposed to just assuming that Google's own reviews should always be on top. And then also just keeping the consumer in mind when it comes to companies fragmenting. A lot of attention is given to when companies get too big. And rightly so, that's a big issue.
Yeah.
It's also bad for the consumer, especially in this subscription era, when they get split up in ways that make each one a worse proposition in their own right. Now, one of the few subscriptions that I have that I genuinely think flies in the face of most of this is Search Up VPN, for a few reasons. It actually fixes the mess created by some other subscription services like Netflix, who don't buy the licenses to all their shows in all the countries. So every country has a library, which this lets you access by just flicking your own. It doesn't have any of those weird catches like this subscription only works for people so long as they stay in the same household. No, this subscription works for you and every single person you know. They didn't price themselves at $20 or $15 or $10. It's less than $3 a month when you use the code BOSS, with 3 months for free, with a 30-day money-back guarantee. And most importantly, instead of simplifying themselves, Surfshark has actually gotten better. I've been using it for years now, and the app has got cleaner. There are no ads. There's been no price change, and the number of features included for this one price, it keeps going up, not down. Big thanks to Corey Doctor, by the way. I've been reading a lot of this stuff while planning out this video, and I'll pop his main article below if you want to have a read. I'll show you the next one.
Oh, the real actually. Like, I feel like this is becoming a bigger and bigger problem. And I'm actually surprised that it's taken this long for people to realize it. VPNs are bought and sold by owners doing away 100%. So I'm not sure. I don't know what the details are. I think it really also, like at a certain point, I think that there does need to be like a certain level of accountability that the user has. Because right now, I feel like there's such a focus on making these companies do things. And I think that really the one part of what he was saying that I completely agree with is the idea that if it's hard to cancel your service, then that's a scam. Because like everything else is easy. So why is canceling hard? Logically, the only reason why canceling would be hard is so less people will cancel. And if making canceling harder makes less people cancel, what you are effectively doing is locking people into a payment because they can't use your system to get out of payments, which is effectively a fucking scam. So, like, if you follow the line of logic, it's a fucking scam and there's no way to go over it. There's no way you can go over it. That's the one thing I do think should be illegal. Like, in terms of, like, placement for products and, like, sponsored things and, like, which services you use, I think a lot of that probably should just be decided by the market. But I also think that people need to exercise more self-control and not sign up for a bunch of services and spend hundreds of dollars just because they're worried about missing out on seeing the latest TV show. And it's weird because, like, a lot of conversations around this, you know, go into the idea of regulation. And in some cases, I agree with that even. I'm not even saying that's a bad idea. But at the same time, I also think that there needs to be a certain level of accountability that users have where it's like, you don't really need to be spending this much money. They would argue cancel is easy with a call to their live support. Yeah, but canceling isn't easy with a call to the live support. It's not. And also, why is canceling easier with live support, but not signing on? Because that's obviously asymmetrical, right? So signing up is just as easy on the phone as it is on the website, but signing off isn't. I think the reason is obvious. Because less people would want to do a phone call. Yeah, why is it? Like, yeah, that doesn't even make any sense. Back to mental health. Well, I think it's also like, it's not just mental health. It's just this is by the way, it's a great video. People like that. It's so good. Yeah, people recommended me to look at this, and I'm glad I did. Let's say lose your number, you're screwed. Well, it's harder to do. Yeah, definitely. Live support is overseas to put you in loops. Yeah, exactly. And I think also, like, if you can sign up online, you should be able to unsign up online, to unsign, or to, you know, like, cancel or whatever the service is. So, like, it's common sense. And again, like, any logic for it is immediately disproven by, it's like, why does this exist? Why is it harder to do? I'll tell you why it's hard to do, because it gets people to put online. That's the reason. You should be able to block recurring payments on your bank app. No more dark patterns, just stop paying. I think that probably is like a good idea, but also it just like requires more work from the user. I think also like hoping that your bank picks up the slack for like companies that are doing something that's effectively fraudulent. Like I think that's really great that banks do that, but at the same time, like I'm not like super happy about that. Like who gives a fuck about that? Why would I care about that? Like it should be the company that's doing it themselves, I would say. Imagine a platform like Steam, but for movies, TV shows, and music? Yeah.
The Alpha Omega has been achieved. Look at that boss getting so close to me.
New works at call center gets a bonus commission for their performance. For example, how many cancellations they prevent. Those student workers are going to run around in circles to be grandparents so that they can afford to exist. Exactly. And, like, that's the problem, is that they're incentivized to do that. Now, maybe not every single place is incentivized to do that, but enough of them are to where the experience is bad. What do you mean, Slack? You should just be able to stop making payments? Well, what I'm saying is that your bank being able to do it doesn't excuse the companies not letting you do it, or making it harder for you to do it. Does that make more sense? So, like, I totally agree with your point, but I think that your point does not... It doesn't solve the greater problem. Add a membership to a massage place, $70 a month, can't cancel online, can't cancel over the phone. Yeah, doesn't Planet Fitness do something stupid like that? Yeah, what about gems that make you cancel in person? If a gem makes you cancel in person, well, I think that if you have to sign up in person, it's fine. Like, basically, if you can sign up online, but you have to cancel in person, then it's a scam. But if you can only sign up in person, but you can only cancel in person, that's fair. Because some places might not be able to afford phone for whatever reason. You know, they might not have the service for that. But, like, if you can get the money online, or you can get the money over the phone, but you can't get rid of it, that's a problem. You have to cancel in person or Planet Fitness? Yeah, exactly. Like, that's outrageous. Yeah, you can cancel through the bank. Yeah, exactly. That's what I would do. Go keep racking up overdue payments and then even go to collection. Yeah, like, for me, I have never...
I don't know, I'm gonna call cap on that. You could cancel Planet Fitness. That's so dumb. I don't believe that Planet Fitness has a sign up online, or I don't think they have the dark. I don't believe it at all, to be honest. Let me check real quick. How do you sign up for Planet Fitness membership? Okay. So you can sign up online. What? Oh my god, it is fucking bullshit. Oh my god. You cannot cancel Planet Fitness. You can sign up online, but you cannot cancel online. That's trash. Amazing. I can't believe that. That's... wow. That's so dirty. So dirty. It's absolutely dirty. I can't believe it. Planet Fitness is officially trash for scamming customers.
Bought anything on credit, so I don't have any credit rating, really. Anything that I, like, have I had things go to collections before? Yeah, I've had things go to collections, and I just never paid them. Because a lot of times collections don't actually have any ability to, like, garnish your payment or take money out of your account. So, like, I remember there were a few things that I didn't pay, and then it went to collections after I got the bill from, like, you know, some collections agents. Thank God, right? Because now it's like they're not going to go with money. You know, they can't sue me. And so, yeah, they easily get credit over time. Yeah, you should always do that. Like, if they're trying to remember, if they're trying to scam you, then you should scam them. That's it. Yeah, if you fuck around with that, I had an ER bill and Verizon bill go to collection. Yeah,
For the record, that's a terrible idea. If any of you guys are so stupid to believe that, you're gonna horribly regret it. Because if you are not a billionaire or a millionaire that can afford to pay cash and everything, you're gonna get so horribly screwed. Because that moment when you need to buy a new car, or that moment when you need to buy a house, that interest rate is going to be 25 maxed out percent, whatever the max percent is, 25%, 30%. It'll be maxed out because you will have horrible credit rating. Don't listen to his advice on this credit stuff. He doesn't. He has a 0 credit score, so that doesn't mean that you could survive with a 0 credit score just like him. He's a multi-millionaire. He could pay cash for everything. Not you. You don't have $100 million to pay cash for a house or whatever. Don't be dumb. Obviously, the collections is to anytime you have any collections, that ruins your credit score and completely destroys any interest rates you could ever get in the future for at least 7 years. Let's go back to the video.
I remember my mom had a few of those bills go to collection and she just ignored it. Credit score is a scam. I've gone back and forth on thinking that. I'm not sure how I feel about that right now. Doesn't that fuck your credit in the US? Yeah, but why would I care about my credit? So, like, if you don't care about your credit, you're buying everything cash, just like I always have. Like, it's hard to buy. Well, it's not hard to buy, like, even a car, it's not hard to buy cash, but you're buying shit cars. Like, that's what I did back in the day. Like, the car that I had before the Mustang was a $750 car. And the car that I had before that was a $3,000 car, or $2,000, something like that. So, like, I'm not talking about things that I buy nowadays whenever I have...
I don't know where he's getting this $700 car from, because at least in California, there's a it's called a old clunker buyout. Anybody that wants to recycle their car, they can sell it to the California state government for $1,000. So there's no such thing as a car for less than $1,000 in California. It has never existed for over 40 years since they started that program. So old cars do not exist in California that cost less than $1,000, because anybody that's a moron can just sell it to the government for $1,000. The price of a decent car that can actually drive is probably at minimum maybe $1,500 to $2,000. If you're getting something less than $1,500, you're probably getting pure trash. I mean, you're probably getting something that wouldn't even qualify for the clunkers program in California, because it's missing. It's probably got something illegal in it or something, where it won't pass like smog checks or any registration. So I guess if you're a criminal, I guess you can buy illegal cars that are stolen or somehow really bad for $750, sure. But you're not going to find any cars less than $2,000 that are decent, that are reliable. Okay, so you're just getting trash cars less than $2,000. You can Google it right now, I guarantee you. You're not going to find anything in California. Maybe in Texas, I don't know. But I doubt it. I highly doubt it. Because people in California would go to Texas to buy cars if it was really that cheap. I think what he's talking about is $700 cars you purchase from your best friend, maybe. Yeah, right. What the hell? It actually exists? Is that real? Nope. I'm guessing that these are probably scams. There's no way. 204,000 miles? Look at this. Oops, not sure. I'll show you this right here. And this one. $500 for this car? I mean, that's a crazy good deal if it drives. I'm pretty sure it doesn't work. And I wish. I'm really suspicious if these cars actually do drive. Look at the ratings on this. Check this one out. $500 Carfax report. 2.3 rating. Why is it a 2.3 rating? Where's the ratings at? Really? I clicked on ratings, it doesn't show me the ratings. pretty sure it's fake. Where are the reviews? Oh, that's stolen cars. Right here, 1-star review. Drove down there to look at 2022 Camry, only to find out that was in 2024. That was like March 14. That was like less than 30 days ago, about 30 days ago. Drove down to look at 2022 Camry, only to find out the driver door looks like someone tried to pry it open with a crowbar. Not surprising, I guess, that it wasn't mentioned when we inquired about the vehicle, and the pics of that aren't shown on the website. Yep, I knew it. Another 1-star. Online description of vehicle was incorrect. 0 customer service. They never responded to my inquiry. I guess they had no interest in my business. Oh my gosh. They're absolute Brendan's absolutely nuts. They list a vehicle that is already $5,000 over fair market value. Whoa! And of course they did. Awful. Run. Don't waste your time. Drove almost 2 hours to see an SUV that I had gotten detailed prices on and prepared everything for a quick sale. Texted and then got a winner of a salesman who walked in because Karina was available rooting for the girl. SUV hardly had enough gas for a test drive. Should have been my second red flag there. In a text to Karina, she confirmed they matched CarMax trade-in pricing. When I handed my CarMax sheet to the salesman, he laughed, then got my official pricing, and it had $4,000 in accessories, never mentioned prior, and then not matching my CarMax price. Just stay away, please. Horrible dealership. Terrible experience. Drove an hour and had them try and scam me for $4,000 extras. First off, I went in there on Wednesday. Yeesh. Yep. These are all recent reviews. And I guess they do exist, but I'm pretty sure I don't believe I kind of don't trust that these are. I don't trust that these cars are reliable. I wish I could, because I would 1000% buy a $500 car just to screw up. But I'm like 99.9% sure that it will fail a small check, and worse, I would never be able to drive it in California because it has some kind of, absolutely broken something on that thing. Anyways, back to the video.
I'm like, no, like, I'm not talking about as a streamer, right? That's a totally different dynamic. I'm talking about, like, as a person who was, like, like, I didn't really have a lot of money at all. So, yeah, Maxim. Yeah, and I try to, like, now I pay everything and it's not a big deal. And I don't care, but, yeah, I would try to, as much as I can whenever I was younger, I would try to scam as many people as I could, because I didn't like the fact that they tried to charge me money. And it's like, if I can scam them and I don't have to pay the money, then I can spend that money on Jack in the Box. So if I just don't pay this bill and they can't sue me for it, it's not worth it for them to sue me, well then I'm going to do it. I mean, like, it's not even a question. Probably in Asia when I did is huge. Yeah, exactly. What person can save for a trailer? Yeah, I don't know. Why not scam Jack in the Box instead? Because you have to pay the money. Like, if I could, I would. Don't take this advice. Oh, yeah, no, my financial advice is, like, the worst financial advice you can possibly have. Yeah, it's actually talking about morality. Yeah, you steal everything that you can, get as much money as you possibly can, you know, do anything that you possibly can to get, like, if there's a way that you can get a sign-up on something that, like, it's like you get it for free, anything like that, do it. Steal early, steal. Yeah, there you go. Especially not advice at all. Yeah, it shouldn't be. You can definitely scam credit companies. It takes a ton of effort and knowledge and it's risky. Yeah, I remember my mom, she got, like, she had over $100,000 in debt, and I told her, like, let's just not pay it. She's like, well, won't they get mad? I was like, yeah, of course they will. You think we should just not pay it? I was like, yeah. What are they going to do? Are they going to shoot you? Well, then you definitely need to pay it, so why are they going to shoot you? So, you know, like, she died, never paid any of the money, the company's all loaded off, problem solved.
Woo! I think I'm gonna make it. 23 minutes and 24 seconds. And I have the Alpha Omega build going. It's strange how they're not really attacking from the side. They can't. Oh, that's good. Look at that. I'm not leveling up anymore. I really don't want to move. The boss on the right side. Some food that I'm never going to get because I can't move. Probably. Oh no, we changed the mobs. Still okay, still okay. These manticores. I have no idea what that purple line is going across the screen. No freaking idea. I mean, what could it be? Could it be the sword? Probably the sword. That's the boomerang, yeah. It's the cross boomerang. It turned into a sword. Yeah, that's definitely a sword. If you look at it, you like pause it. Well, I can see it when I pause it. I don't know if you can see it, but I can see the sword when you stop the image. If you make the kind of lag a little bit, you can kind of see the image of a sword flying around backwards or sideways. 24 minutes, 55 seconds. I think this Alpha Omega build is the winner. The winner. That's treasure 600 kills. Give me some of these. Whoa, what's going on? Something happened. Whoa, what's that? Whoa, death is right there. What? Okay. I see death. It does make me move a little bit. Am I supposed to be... Whoa, what's going on? Huh? I'm a tiny bit worried. Is death moving closer to me? It looks like he moved up a little bit. This is interesting. The death trap last time? I think I died from some kind of trap or something last time at 30 minutes. Oh, he's moving up. He's definitely moving up. Oh yeah. He's moving up. Oh, where's that? Still down there. 1000%. Oh no. Holy moly. The robots. Oh gosh. I'm a little bit scared of the robots. And the death is moving closer to me. He's moving up. 26 minutes. Big boss on the bottom. Whoa, he's big. Whoa. Oh gosh. It's kind of big. Damn, that guy teleport up on top of me. Don't know. What killing it? Oh, gosh. Whoa! 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 Okay, I'm getting at it. Help. Is the boss coming? Okay. I killed the boss already. And like where is it at? It's down left. Can I get it before death takes away my space? I can see it perfectly down left. Yes. Woo! 10,000. Okay, we're doing good. Is that another boss? Okay, okay. I would like you to go above me, Mr. Boss. Is that another boss? Oh. Boss. Okay, level up. We're hurry, I'm getting higher. Oh, not snakes. Why are the snakes not dying? Down right. Now I see it. Woo-wee! Okay. I'll stand right next to the food. Very end, I'll run to the food. 20 seconds. 15 seconds. 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. You teleported inside me. What the heck? I mean, if I revive, I'm just gonna die again, so pretty sure that's a no revive. That was the Alpha Omega build that conquered. The #1 DPS was the Heaven Sword, which was the upgrade of the Cross. Wow. What was the #2 DPS? The next DPS? Oh. DPS 1K. Wait. How does the Serum Body of Healing get 13.3k damage? Oh, yeah. The highest damage. Oh, the millions. Oh, I see. We got $2 million for the Song of Mana. I know that was really good. $2.7 million for the Death Spiral. $4 million from the Thunder Loop. That's the number 2. And the number 1, the only thing that beats the Thunder Loop would be the Heaven Sword at $4.9 million with the highest DPS of 5.8k. Wow, 4k. Nothing is even close to 4k. 2.3 with Death Spiral, 2.3 with Unholy Vespers. But Thunder Loop and Heaven Sword are clear bangers. Number 1. Wow, I did not know that. And what are the new? I got 7 unlocks. Wow, 7 unlocks. That's huge. 7 unlocks. What am I going to do with all these unlocks? I don't know. Let's hope it gives me something useful. You see, you got the defeat total 3,000 shrimps. Unlocks a character. Nice. Find the random. Unlocks Arcanas, which is those cards. Open the coffin. Get another character. Yep. Find the randomizer. Serenade of Healing. Confused. Oh, that's a card. 50 with Llama. Unlock something. 30 with Llama. Unlock Skull of Mana. And Evolve Cross for 500 gold coins. I missed number 5. So I got a lot of characters. Unlocked also Arcana's the card, and I unlocked a single card, I think. Which is weird. Is there yeah, Cerebrum of Healing. Isn't that the card? 59 XVI slash? What's XVI slash? I think that's probably another card. Maybe that's why I can't reroll, because I have to unlock the cards by doing the achievements. Aha! That's gotta be what it is. You cannot get those Arcana cards unless you unlock them with achievements first. Aha. Aha. 63. I met one new person in here. Don't know who it was. 74 in the collection. And the unlocks up to 81. I believe I unlocked at least 2 more characters. Let's see. There's a 16 with Concetta. I'll buy her right now. 16 plus 3 is brain fart. 19 characters. Woo! 2 new characters. Big bonus, big bonus. Whoa, you can't see it. Here it is. 63 bestiary, 74 collection, 81 unlocks, and 19 characters. Ooh. Next up is going to be Kunseta, whatever that screw thing is. And she has the guitar, so what could it be? Maybe it's a pick or something? Rock and roll pick? I don't know. What would it be? Why is there a dot underneath there? That's weird. Do the other characters have dots? Yeah. Antonio has 2 boxes underneath them, and one of them is solid. Huh. What does that mean? Not sure. Ooh. Croce has 3 dots, and he only has 1 completed. Huh. What could that mean? These guys have no dots. Huh. What is that mean? What does that mean? Huh. Can I just Google it? Oops. Stupid Windows. Automatically doing things. Let's see. What? Vampire Survivors. What do the blocks under characters mean? What do the boxes on the characters signify? Skins. You can click the character sprite to change their appearance. Ooh. You change their appearance? Oh, you have to unlock it at 100 items in your collection. Understood. As long as I have to pay for it. I think that's the dumbest thing ever. People think that that graphics are free or that they don't matter. I think having the choice of different skins makes a big difference and is worth something, but a lot of people don't care about it. I wish that was free for every game, but most games super suck because they lock the good stuff behind paywalls. That's why I never play free-to-play games. If this game was free and you had to pay for the extra stuff, I would never play it. I just paid one time $10 and I got the whole game. This is why I like this game. That's why I like Hades. Um, Hogwarts Legacy, I paid $0, so that does not count. But I'm talking about every game on Nintendo. You pay one price and you get the whole game. I almost always hate games that are pay to get extra stuff. Almost exclusively hate those kind of games. They have like the game is designed to suck ahead of time before you even buy it, and you don't find out until afterwards that they have a paywall to buy the extra stuff. I'm like, well, that should be included on day one. Day one DLC is a horrible, horrible thing. Power-ups. I made a whole bunch of money this time. A lot of money. Unfortunately, everything is super expensive. I definitely want to get to Banish. More gold is good. 3% more gold. I have not enough money for this. 2,000 or 2,000. Let's get one of these, and this one is too much. Alright, that's all I can get. Everything else is too expensive. Make sure you get all the reroll skips and bashes you can. That makes a huge difference. It removes the RNG from the game, which the game does have a lot of RNG. Quick start. What does quick start do? I'm really afraid. It probably auto picks things for you, everything. So yeah. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to like and subscribe, comment below, and see you guys.